Yeah, start at 21.
Verse 21. Produce your cause, said the Lord.
See, this is what we saying right now. Okay, fine. We wrong. You don't agree with us. Okay, what the Bible say?
Produce your cause.
Well, then produce your cause then. How we gonna stop the murdering in the neighborhood? How do we end up in this predicament? Why are we at the bottom of every social construct? You know, at the bottom of give me some education, right? Economically, you know, I don't care what you think we at the bottom of. Read.
Produce your cause, said the Lord.
Produce your cause then. Or unless you agree with it. Unless you agree with it, you agree with us being at the bottom, then okay, then be comfortable in that. Read.
Said the Lord. Bring forth your strong reason.
Bring forth your strong reason. Call your pastors down here. Have them come have a talk with us. Because we here in the neighborhood. We with our people. We care about our people. We want a difference.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Me and you trying to open up a bank, right? Okay. But if I'm a thief, can you open a bank up with me?
Yeah, you'll get in the spot together.
How?
Come on, bro. You gotta know, hey, bro. You gotta know you're talking to. Right, and you gotta know when to stop talking and how to talk to.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially talking about the right. Because everybody ain't trying to receive the message, brother. So you gotta. I'm here every day.
I'm gonna show y'all the Bible has problems with everything.
Christmas,
he don't have no
the day
answers.
before, after
I come and ask him
Thanksgiving,
he can't tell me one thing. Okay. You don't have answers. Read. You don't have the answer.
The book of Proverbs.
Wait, hold on. This brother agreed with us killing each other. He agreed with us dying in the street because he don't have no solutions. He don't have the answers. He just coming. Okay, you guys. We trying to figure out how to stop us from killing each other. Okay. How to stop? All right. How to stop us from
hating each other? I work for a non-profit organization that teach that right now.
Well, why did he? What did he do?
It's called Active.
So, all right.
My office on 100. My office on 103rd and Hall Street.
What is
I work with the youth every day at risk youth, real violent offenders.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 10.
And I say,
my son, if sinners entice me, consider.
No. Verse 20.
Verse 20. Wisdom cried without.
You hear it? This Bible is wisdom, right? This Bible is wisdom. It's crying out right now. Read.
She uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse.
Read.
In the openings of the gates.
Read.
In the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones?
You know what God is saying right here? He said, how long, you stupid ones? Because simple is to be stupid when you look it up. Read.
Will ye love simplicity?
Here it is, we've been over here this long and we still hate each other. We can't come together like the Chinese, you know, they come in our neighborhoods. They in our neighborhoods. The Chinese, the Arabs, the East Indians, they in our neighborhood. We ain't in theirs. When we gonna come together and go to theirs? When you ever see the Arab buying from us? We never see the Chinese buying from us. What you say?
We're not gonna go to that.
Huh?
We're not gonna go to that.
I know we're not.
Spend no money.
I know we're not. But guess what? Yes it will. Yes it will. We doing it, brother. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening. Read.
And the scorners delight in their own scorners.
And that's what you're doing. You're scorning. You delight in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the answer. I'm asking you for the answer. I say, okay, put the Bible away, brother. What's the answer? I ain't your teacher. So why are you saying something if you ain't my teacher? Just come on, brother. That's not fair. Read.
And fools hate knowledge.
And what?
And fools.
Read it again.
And fools hate knowledge.
All I'm just doing is giving knowledge. That's it. What's wrong with saying love your wife? Don't divorce your wife because she got kids, because the kid gonna grow up without a father. What's wrong with saying stop that? He's saying, oh no, that ain't right. That ain't right. That book is old. How that's old? How that's old to say I love my wife? That's what we don't shoot that brother. That's your brother. Nah, brother, that's wrong. This brother is
out of context.
Okay, make yourself clear then. That's what we have to. Okay, now you don't have to.
Like
you see what I'm saying? You're not being reasonable, brother. I'm I'm trying to be reasonable.
Dialogue moves along so fast that we're missing each other.
Okay, I'm trying to.
So I'm gonna let you have it.
I did not stop. I did not stop.
That's how you get brainwashed too, though.
No,
you take so long to make your point that you keep making new points.
Brother. I said. Did not
Manipulation.
say put the Bible away and let him speak?
Yes, sir, brother.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to show you something, brother. I said be quiet. Put the Bible up. We don't agree. We don't agree with you. Tell us where to go. You say I'm not your teacher, so let me teach, bro. Let me do what I do.
I'm just rebutting what you're teaching.
Huh?
If you are a teacher, if you're willing to teach, even if you saying that I'm not a teacher, even if I'm saying I'm not a teacher, but you saying you're teaching.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I'm listening to you teach.
Mm-hmm.
I got a rebuttal.
Okay.
To what you're saying.
A rebuttal. Do you know what a rebuttal is?
Say, hold on, sir. That don't sound right.
Do you know what a rebuttal is?
What I did? I gave you a rebuttal to what you said.
You interrupted.
What you said.
You didn't give me no
That's
rebuttal.
how you took it.
No, that's not what you did.
I didn't agree with you, so it's interruption now.
No, because a rebuttal is something that you replace.
I did.
What you replace?
In my own way. You gave me a question to my rebuttal. Whatever I said,
that's a rebuttal. I gave you a rebuttal.
questioned it to say, am I a teacher?
I gave you a rebuttal because I gave you the solution to what's the problem. Because you did not do that.
You gave me a solution.
Yeah, when we were talking about AIDS and stuff.
Didn't though.
I did.
I'm explaining to you.
Stay
As you
with
being
your
my
wife.
teacher's teacher, you didn't give me a solution.
I did.
I'm
Stay
telling
with
you
your
didn't.
wife.
As a man,
Stay
I understand
with your
what you're
wife.
saying, but you didn't give me anything, son.
Stay with your significant. You just didn't take it.
Who is my wife?
I'm just, if you're not married, fine, you're not married. But if you're married, I'm saying stay with your wife. Don't sleep around.
You didn't give me a solution. You really just
that's a solution to people.
Isaiah 3:1.
Get that.
Teach me how to gain a wife. How do you teach me how to gain a wife?
By love.
What is love?
Okay, get that in John 5.
You can't define that for real. So
please
don't give me a definition for that.
I'm gonna show you.
Please don't give me a definition for love. You're a bad motherfucker for this.
I'm gonna give you a bad. I'm gonna be a bad.
Let me go.
Yeah.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
Now this, he said, give him a definition. According to the Bible, definition, read it again.
For this is the love of God.
For this is the love of God. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. That's the definition of love. Because in his commandments, you better begin Leviticus 19:17. In his commandments, he said, do this. Because if I love you, I'm not going to steal from you. I'm not going to commit adultery with your wife. I'm not going to sleep with yours. I'm not going to steal from you. You know, I'm not going to hate you. You understand? That's love. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So, you know what rebuke is? Rebuke is correct.
Can I ask you what do they mean when they say brother?
You and my brother coming from the same bloodline.
Okay, so this is what I'm asking. So you telling me God is telling you openly to only treat your brother fairly?
Yeah, your brother.
Hold.
No, wait, hold on. What you mean by brother?
Hold on, bro.
Hold on, wait. I'm trying to.
I asked you a question first.
I'm trying. I get you. I'm trying to understand what you're asking. Because you talking about.
You gotta understand it.
Wait, hold on.
I made it sound.
Some people, like this is my brother. I never met him before, but that's my brother.
On that, though.
Hold on, listen to me. I'm trying to follow you. I call you my brother, right?
Yes, sir.
But he's not my little brother. I got my brother. He's in New Orleans right now, right? Not my blood brother. I'm talking about who I broke. So what you saying when you say
I'm asking you one question.
Okay, I'm trying to understand you. So
what did you mean by brother in that?
The same blood.
Okay, that's what that says.
Yes.
That's what that meant.
Yes.
So you telling me there's
Talking
a
about-
time that God is only telling you to be fair to your brother.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Answer that. Hey, let me go.
I mean, if you gonna believe in God and just gonna tell me don't treat my brother right,
So look,
I don't know how
what do
to
you
do
mean by
that.
fair? Let me ask you that.
Fuck fair. I'm saying, how is God gonna tell me to only treat my blood brother right?
Now see,
What about the rest of the people?
he's talking about the blood brother.
What about the people he sacrificed for? He sacrificed his blood.
You see what he did?
He laid his
Hey,
son
bro,
down.
You see what he
man,
said?
listen, man. You and the black, you're gonna have to deal with that type of stuff, bro.
If you wanna be a teacher,
You
you have to
know,
do
you're
it.
gonna have to deal with
I'm
that,
dealing with
bro.
it. I'm dealing with
You
it.
feel me?
Romans chapter
You feel me? Because you know some people they just gonna do that, bro.
Yeah.
Because what we
You feel
seeing
me?
here,
They just gonna do it. So
What
you
we
gotta,
seeing here.
you know.
this is what we deal with week after week. You can have somebody that say they believe in the Bible but don't believe everything in it.
Okay.
And
There you go.
everything that if you don't believe everything in it, that means you don't believe in the Bible. That's like a double talk.
Cool.
That's like me saying I I believe that when I step out my car,
Are
2
my
feet
sins
gonna
any
hold
greater?
me up.
Are my sins any greater than yours because I don't believe in the whole word that you believe in? Are my sins any greater than yours?
The
Though,
book of Romans, chapter
when
3.
you get in your car today, are you gonna put your seatbelt on
Who
before you
said
pull
that?
off?
Who said that?
Are you gonna take a drink before you get in your car and drive on Christmas?
I don't even deal with Christmas.
Okay, fuck Christmas. I'm just saying. On the celebration, on the day of celebration, on the day of celebration, your birthday, your holiday, or whatever day you believe in, whatever day you believe in, big bro. Are you ever gonna take a sip and just drive and not think about the alcohol?
What you doing is you
Asking
taking
you
personal.
my sins any
You
greater than
taking
yours.
personal what we dealing with as a nation. We dealing with our people as a whole.
I'm helping my
The
people
things
every day. I'm
things-
telling you what you doing ain't helping your people. What
How?
you doing is because you study bringing old ideology to your people that didn't work the first time.
So-
The first time that book was introduced, it didn't work. So what I'm saying is use the book to form it to make it work today.
So
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying your book is bullshit. I'm saying stop taking your book so serious that you can't take from it to educate.
So how are we not taking from it to educate? It's not a man and a woman getting married and raising their children. Ain't that gonna help the community? Is that gonna help the community?
He started a farm. Farrakhan started a farm.
Because that's the
He
wrong
started the
thing.
farm supposed to go.
They don't follow
That's
the
the
Grocery
wrong
store
thing.
supposed to go buy.
They don't follow the Bible.
For farm.
They quote it. They don't follow the Bible. Just like Christianity don't follow the
Why
Bible.
you to say what another person can
Everybody
do in their own time?
Because the fruit
They
shows.
just don't follow this wholeheartedly as
The
you,
fruit
bro.
shows it. Ain't no I'm gonna follow it halfway and then do other things. It's either you in or you not. You either believe it or you don't believe it. It's two things. It's just one or two opinions. This is the problem that we have in our community. This is why we can't gather together like you brought up earlier.
Finish the
We
statement.
can't
It's
gather
hard,
together.
Charlie. Hey,
Because we
it's hard
need-
doing what you do, ain't it,
We
Charlie?
need the solutions. We need the solutions to our problems.
It's
But
rough,
we
man.
being
I'm
told
good for it,
that
No, I'm just saying, it's getting on my nerves. Man can't even finish
The
saying
book
what
of
he's trying to
Romans.
say. It's
Chapter 3, verse 3.
niggas, man. Didn't I tell you
But
earlier?
if some did not believe,
So what if some don't believe the things that we're saying out the Bible that apply to us today? Read.
shall their unbelief make the faith of God without any effect?
Because you don't think that this Bible is any effect today, relevant to us today? Is it any effect? Read.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yea,
Read.
let God be true.
Let God be true. Because God is the one that predates all of us. He's the one that created us and put us on the earth. So how are we gonna look at it and say, oh, you God, you the supreme being, but you can't preserve a word for us to be able to follow and get ourselves right? That means you don't believe in God. You believe that you God. Read.
Let God be true and every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
We justify in what we saying, not because we got some deep intellect. We justify in what we saying because the thing that we bringing out is according to this Bible. And that's what's going to solve all the problems. That's the one thing that we have not tried in our community is actually applying the Bible. The Bible has been in the community, but ain't nobody been applying it. Everybody's doing
I know I haven't.
thing.
I haven't, bro. But when you speaking, I'm listening, I get it. You know
All
what I'm
these churches
saying?
in the community. You know that we got most churches in our community.
Yeah, they got hundreds of them, thousands.
So
And they ain't doing the
They
Bible.
not
So you mean to tell me they ain't applying the Bible?
No.
Right.
Now watch this. Now watch this.
I know some women right now. I go teach y'all. I go take out my grandmama. Her birthday today, 85. She's turning. I can take y'all to this house right now, full of church God-fearing women. And if you tell me these women that whatever, boy, my sister's a pastor, real God-fearing boy here.
Right, listen. Let's slow it down. Can we slow it down? Can we slow it down?
I'm slow. Go slow.
Okay.
Bro.
All right. Now watch this.
And I did 8.5 years in the federal system, so I was around a lot of guys like you.
Okay.
In the joint.
Okay.
Federal.
So watch this.
So that's all they had was this.
Okay.
It was all black man, black
Okay.
power, black love, black
Okay.
peace. You know what I'm saying? More America.
Now watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Give me Galatians 1 and 6. I'm gonna show you something. Galatians 1 and 6. I'm just gonna say this real quick. Galatians 1 and 6. Let's slow it down for a second.
The book of Galatians, chapter 1, verse 6. I marvel that you are so soon removed from
Because he's
him.
talking about these churches, because they got a Bible, right? And we all shaking up, and because they got a Bible, they following the Bible. That's not true. Read that.
I marvel that you are so soon removed from him and called you into the grace of Christ.
That called you far removed, that called you in the grace of Christ. Read.
Unto another gospel.
Into another gospel. Read.
Which is not another.
Which is not another. What that mean? What does that mean? Read it again.
Which is not another.
So read it again from the.
I marvel that you are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Christ.
Read.
Into another gospel.
Into another gospel. Read.
Which is not another.
Which is not another. What does that mean? That means people have the same Bible, but they got another gospel. Do you know the Bible says do not celebrate Christmas? Give me Jeremiah 10. The Bible says don't do that. All these churches celebrate Christmas. Read that.
The book of
Jeremiah 10 and 1.
10 verse 1.
Read.
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Hey, O house of Israel. Read.
Thus saith the Lord.
Thus say God. Learn that this in their churches. Read.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
He said, learn not the way of the heathen. The Christmas is the way of the heathen. Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Read.
For the customs of the people are vain.
Customs of the people are vain means they are for nothing. They are lies. Read.
For one cutteth out a tree.
What's your name again, McCoy. Watch this. I want you to break this down for me. Come over here so you can hear it. Read that again.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
Read.
With the works of the hands of the workmen, with the axe.
Read.
They decked it with silver and gold.
Stop. What practice this is?
Christmas tree.
This is in the Bible. And they say do not do this. God said don't do this. But it's in the Christmas church. That's why I went to Galatians 1 and 6. You've been far removed from
what's really going on.
Yes. So you're preaching something that's not actually supposed to be preached.
Right.
You're using the same words of God. You're using the same words of God, but guess what? It ain't what God said. I'm gonna show you something. Give me Matthew 4. I'm gonna show you something what happened with Christ.
Matthew chapter 4 verse 3.
I want to show you something. Y'all listen up. Watch this. Read.
And when the tempter came to him, he
When
said,
the tempter came to Jesus Christ, read.
If thou be the Son of God,
He said, you be the Son of God, read.
command that these stones be made bread.
You always had a man not believing. You always had somebody come and not believing. He said, okay, you think you somebody? You think you the Son of God? Make this bread, make these stones bread. Read.
But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
So Christ said, he responded, man should not live by bread alone. I ain't worried about all that. I got the word of God. Read.
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
Read on.
Then the devil,
Now watch this. Read.
taketh him up into the holy city.
Read.
And setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Uh-huh.
And said unto him, if thou be the Son of God,
He said, you be the Son of God. Watch this. Read.
cast thyself down.
Go ahead, jump. Jump off this building if you say you the Son of God. Read.
For it is written,
Uh-huh.
if he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up.
That's what the Bible says, brother. Go ahead and jump. Was that talking about that? He used the Bible. Satan used the Bible. He tried to use the Bible against Christ, but he used it. He used it out of context. That's not what that meant. When you read that in when it was Psalms 87, when you read that, that's not what that means. That's not what that meant. Read it again.
And he said unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down. For it is written,
For it is written,
he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up.
You know what the precept is? Get that. Let's get that. I'm going to show you what it's actually talking about. Because he pulled the Bible to jump. Just like these Christian churches out here today. They getting our people to jump. Because they're using the word of God and they using it wrong. Right. And nobody can come with the Bible and defend nothing they believe in. Nothing. And we stand bold with it. Anybody come before us with the Bible and they say they believe in God and they're not keeping God's commandments, they are a liar. And we can prove it. Read. If you listen to us, read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 10.
Watch this.
There shall no evil befall thee.
Now this is what Satan brought to Christ. Ain't no evil shall befall you. Read.
Neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
To do what?
To keep thee in all thy ways.
It was a prophecy saying you're going to get the job done. Ain't nothing going to stop you from getting the job done. That's all that was saying. Read.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Ain't nothing going to happen. He's going to curve the events so it can get the mission, so Christ can get the mission done. He wasn't telling him to jump. That verse didn't say jump. Read. Go back.
Matthew chapter 4, verse 6. And said unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Watch how Christ responded. Read.
Jesus said unto him, It is written, Again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God.
You see that? That's tempting God. That's tempting God. You don't just jump. Oh no, that's dumb. That's stupid. You don't do that. So that didn't mean that. So that goes to show you people can use the Bible in a wrong context. People can use the Bible wrong. People can use the Bible wrong. So I'm telling you, and you can call them down here. We'll come down here next week. You can set something up. I'm saying it right now. If you don't believe me, then okay, go call that pastor. If he believes in his religion, give me Isaiah 41. Yeah, give me that. Give me Isaiah 41. Give me Isaiah 41. 20.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 20.
Start at 19.
Verse 19. I will plant in the wilderness.
No, let me see. Yeah, start at 21.
Verse 21. Produce your cause, said the Lord.
See, this is what we saying right now. Okay, fine. We wrong. You don't agree with us. Okay, what the Bible say?
Produce your cause.
Well, then produce your cause then. How we gonna stop the murdering in the neighborhood? How do we end up in this predicament? Why are we at the bottom of every social construct? You know, at the bottom of give me some education, right? Economically, you know, I don't care what you think, we at the bottom of it. Read.
Produce your cause.
So produce your cause then. Or unless you agree with it, you agree with us being at the bottom, then okay, then be comfortable in that. Read.
Said the Lord, bring forth your strong reasons.
Bring forth your strong reasons. Call your pastors down here. Have them come have a talk with us. Because we here in the neighborhood. We with our people. We care about our people. We want a difference. We want the murder to stop. So you're going to see our faces. We here. We care. I'm not comfortable with hearing gunshots when my baby's sleeping in the bed. I'm not happy with that no more. I'm done with that. So somebody got to bring a strong reason. Read it from the top again.
Produce your cause, said the Lord God. Bring forth your strong reasons, said the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth.
Come on, bring them forth. We want you, your pastors and your teachers to come. Come on. Read.
And show us what shall happen.
And show us what shall happen. Because we're going to tell you what's going to happen. We got the Bible to show you what's going to happen to us. Read.
And let them show the former things.
Let us show the former things. Right? Why did we end up in slavery? How did we end up in this situation? Why did we go through slavery? Why was we sold on auction blocks? Why was we getting back buck? Why that stuff was happening to us? What you said? Yeah. Read.
What they be, that we may consider them.
What they be, that we can consider them. Read that from the top.
Let them bring them forth. and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things, what they be.
What they be, read.
That we may consider them.
So we can consider them. Look, we gonna listen to everybody. We gonna hear you out. You understand? Let us show us what they're gonna be. Read.
And know the latter end of them.
And know the latter end of them. Read.
Or declare us the things to come.
Or declare us the things to come. Read.
Show the things that are to come thereafter.
And show us the things that come after. Can their pastors do that? Can your pastors do that? Can your pastor tell us why we went into slavery on slave ships? Can he tell us how we're going to get out of this situation? Can your pastor do that? I guarantee you they can't. I guarantee you. They're the same ones saying love your enemy. The Bible don't say that. The Bible says don't trust your enemy.
Right.
Give me that in Sirach 12 and 10.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
Read. Mm-hmm. Okay.
12.
Okay.
Never trust thy
The
enemy.
Bible said never trust thy enemy. Those people who brought us over here on them slave ships, they got kids today who they taught their kids how to deal with us. Right? Read.
For like as iron rusted,
Just like iron rust, read.
so is his wickedness.
So is his hatred for us. It's going to always be there. That's why he can hold his knee on our necks for 9 minutes and don't give a damn. Read.
Though he humble
And we
himself,
got our hands up and shoot you with your hands up. And don't give a damn. Read.
though he humble himself,
Though he humble himself, how he humble himself? Oh, you know what? Let's give him a job. Oh, you know what? Let's give him this. Let's give him that. Let's give him Section 8. The white man care about me. I'm in Section 8. What? You associate that with care? He cares about me. Well, guess what? Can the man stay with that with you? Can you? Oh, he gotta be gone. Read.
though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
The Bible says, take good heed of him. Beware of him. Read.
And beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
Come on.
And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
He's that same person. He's the same person. Read.
Set him not by thee.
Don't trust him. All right, go, that's done.
Get Numbers chapter 27 and 15. I just want to read this. We're going to close out in a minute. I just want to read this just to make it know. Another issue that we have in our community, we got a lot of churches that got women overseeing the church, women pastors. That's not supposed to be. That's not according to the Bible. So that pretty much shows that as a people, we never tried to keep the Bible, do what the Bible actually says to do. Right. That's our only solution. Read that.
Numbers chapter 27, verse 16.
Start at 15.
Verse 15. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, let the Lord, the God of the spirit of all flesh, set a man over the congregation.
So it's always been a man that's set up over the congregation. It's a man that's set up over the nation. It's never been a woman. A woman can't lead a man nowhere.
To destruction. To destruction.
The only thing a woman gonna lead a man to is how to be in his emotions and be emotional.
That's probably the first thing we read.
Which may go out before them.
So with that, it's just proof that a woman can't run a congregation. A woman can't be over the congregation. She can claim that she's God-fearing and spiritual and all of that. She can't lead the congregation. It goes against the scripture. Read.
Which may go out before them, and which may go in before them, and which may lead them out, and which may bring them in, that the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep which have no shepherd.
So when a woman is over the congregation, the congregation is like sheep without a shepherd. They're going astray. They're not going to be able to go and follow God. Give me that in 1 Timothy chapter 2, and we read the same thing in the New Testament. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11. This is the position of the woman. This ain't to degrade women. The Most High made a man to be over the congregation, and he made a woman to help that man and to raise up the children. Read.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Subjection to her husband, or subjection to the men, to the leaders. Read.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
And this is teach a congregation of men, teach a congregation, a whole congregation, a whole nation of people. Read, because she will teach the children. Read.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
Nor to usurp authority over a man. So when a woman is saying she the prophetess, and she the what's the other name? Apostle and all that. She's usurping authority over the men.
Apostle
that's out of order.
And apostle had to put their eyes on Christ. That's scripture.
And things that up.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
Read.
For Adam was first formed.
For Adam came first. Read.
Then Eve.
Then Eve. So a woman can't be over a congregation. That's out of order.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.